In this Insta360 One X quick start guide for beginners, you'll learn shortcuts for using the Insta360 One X in the quickest and simplest way. Insta360 One X is becoming one of the most popular cameras. People are discovering that you can use it to capture a third-person view like an invisible flying camera, and that you can shoot without aiming. It's like the perfect personal camera. But it's so different from smartphones and traditional cameras that it can be confusing for beginners. How do you frame the shot? Is it true that you have to edit your videos? What's keyframing? And what if you've never edited a video before? And editing sounds so time consuming. Hey, I hear you, and I'm a busy dad too. So in this video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to use the Insta360 One X in just 3 steps. No editing needed, no keyframing needed. Then I'm going to show you 10 shortcuts for using the Insta360 One X. By the way, this video is part of a series of tutorials on the Insta360 One X, and this channel is all about 360 and 3PV. So if you want to learn how to shoot without aiming or how to capture a third-person view, hit subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Now here's the easiest way to use the Insta360 One X. No editing needed in just 3 steps. Step 1. Let's learn to shoot. The front of the camera is the side with the LED screen. Just point the front of the camera to the subject, the same way that you would with a traditional camera. Facing toward me, facing away from me, facing away from me, facing toward me, facing away from me, facing my son, facing right again. Step 2. When you're ready to share your videos, download your videos to your phone wirelessly or via cable. When we're ready to share, step 2 is to transfer the files from the Insta360 One X to your smartphone. So first we're going to turn on the Wi-Fi on the Insta360 One X. So right now I see the Wi-Fi is there, but if it's not on, then you go to your settings here and then you switch to the Wi-Fi menu and you go to Wi-Fi on and turn it on. So once it's on, then you go to your phone, you go to the settings and connect to it the same way that you would with your home network, let's say. So for example, here under Wi-Fi, I'm going to tap on that, and then I'm going to select the Insta360 One X's Wi-Fi signal, so over there. Now, if it's your first time to connect, it's going to ask you for the password. That's over here. So that's the second menu item here. So just select that and you'll see the password. So once it's connected to your Wi-Fi, to the Insta360 One X, then we can launch the Insta360 One X app. So over here, and you'll see that the gallery has 2 tabs, local and camera. So just tap on camera, and then in this case we're going to download the video. So we tap on video. This is photo, this is bullet time. So we're going to tap on video, and then we select the videos that we want to download. So let's say we want to download this one. We hold that down, and then we tap on this down arrow. Now that's going to download it one at a time. Later on, I'm going to show you how to download multiple videos at the same time. After downloading the files, it's time for step 3, and here's the magic move that will let us avoid keyframing. So we're going to bring up a video. And first of all, we want to change the aspect ratio to whatever we want. So let's say in this case, I want 16:9. And now we tap on the upper right corner, tap on this button there, and look for the option that says direction lock. Toggle that on. And now we don't have to do keyframing. So we tap on share, and then we tap on local or whatever social media you want to share it to. And you can choose between fixed frame, which is a non-360 video, or a 360 video. So in this case, let's do fixed frame, tap on the check mark, and it's going to begin exporting the video. No keyframing needed. Away from me, facing toward me, facing away from me, So now we know how to use a 360 camera without keyframing. But this raises the question, what's the point? Why not just use your smartphone or action camera? That's a great question. 360 cameras have two major advantages. One of them is extreme stabilization. There are several 360 cameras right now that have really good stabilization, far beyond what is possible on an action camera. Second, a 360 camera can capture an amazing third-person view. Here's how to do it. Unlike a traditional camera, you can hold the Insta360 One X at any angle. This will make your video look like it was shot by an invisible flying camera. Now, to use the One X at an angle without editing, you just need to remember two simple rules. First, as long as the One X is tilted up or is upright, then the front of the camera is the side with the LED screen. Just point the front of the camera at your subject. So when you're doing this, the same rule applies. When the side with the LED is the front, so now facing away, tracking my daughter, facing back here, and then facing away, here, tracking, facing back at us. Here's the second rule. If the One X is tilted down, then the front of the camera becomes the side without the LED screen. Or you shouldn't let the camera go below the horizon, because when you let it go below the horizon, then it's gonna flip around. It's gonna be a little bit confusing. So this means that if you start with the One X tilted up, don't tilt it upside down. And if you start with the One X tilted down, then don't tilt it above the horizon. That's it. Alright, I decided I'm gonna ride that mega loop. Now, here are 10 shortcuts for using the Insta360 One X. Shortcut number 1, rapidly switching modes. You can switch from regular video to bullet time to time-lapse to HDR video without using your phone. Just switch to video mode and then hold down the shutter button to toggle video modes. You can also switch from regular photos to HDR photos to interval shooting. Just switch to photo mode and hold down the shutter button to toggle photo modes. Shortcut number 2, switching from slow-mo to regular video. I love shooting slow motion. Can you switch quickly from slow motion to regular video? Here's my workaround. I changed the regular video mode to 4K 50 FPS, which is slow motion. Now when I want to shoot regular video, I switch to HDR video mode. And when I want to use slow motion, I use the regular video mode, which is set to 4K 50 FPS. Shortcut number 3, don't miss the action. You can quickly start recording by turning on the quick capture option. This means that while the camera is off, you can just hold down the shutter button and it will turn on the camera and start recording. Shortcut number 4, VR viewing without stitching. Did you know that you can view your Insta360 One X photos and videos on a VR headset without having to copy the files or stitch them? Just download the Insta360 VR app for Gear VR or Oculus Go. Connect your VR headset to the One X's Wi-Fi signal and launch the Insta360 VR app. You'll see your photos and videos in VR. No copying or stitching needed. Shortcut 5, download multiple files to your phone. You don't have to download your files to your phone one at a time. You can download multiple files at the same time. From the download screen, instead of selecting a video, tap on this icon on the upper right. Then tap on the files you want to download. It will download them sequentially. Shortcut 6, edit without stitching on your phone or desktop. After downloading the video, you don't have to export it or stitch it first. you can edit it right away and export it when you're done editing. Shortcut 7. Automatic Tiny Planet Animations. To create automatic Tiny Planet animations, just tap on Share and choose Spin View. Note that as of May 2019, this is available only on the Android version of the app. Shortcut 8. How to download faster. If your desktop has a USB 3.0 port, then it's faster to transfer files to your desktop using a USB 3.0 micro SD card reader. This is going to be faster than transferring via cable. Shortcut 9. Batch exporting. The fastest way to export your files is to use batch exporting. In Insta360 Studio, select the photos and videos and choose batch exporting. If you have a powerful PC, you can also stitch multiple files at the same time. Go to Settings, Preferences, Miscellaneous, and turn on multi-threaded stitching to stitch multiple files at the same time. Shortcut 10. Adobe Premiere Pro editing without stitching. If you have Adobe Premiere CC, you can import the One X's photos and videos into Premiere directly. There's no need to stitch the video. Premiere will stitch it for you when you render your sequence. If you want to learn how to edit the Insta360 One X on Premiere Pro using the no-stitch workflow, then check out this tutorial. But do you want to learn how to get the best quality video from the Insta360 One X? Then watch my next video. In the meantime, for more tutorials on the Insta360 One X, check out these videos. Thanks, and I'll see you in 360.